Everybody was telling me, oh my God, what John Singleton does for careers. And I don't know, discernment told me that. I guess I started to see simultaneously how things happen in the business for men versus women. And I just knew Tyrese would take off, which he did. He booked 2 franchise movies. I still have yet to book a franchise movie.
All right, so look, man. Taraji P. Henson. I'm so tired of hearing this lady complaining, dude. I'm not getting paid enough money. Hollywood is sexist. Hey, do something about it to go find another job. Like, what you want us to do, my sister? We heard you the first 13 times you brought it up. Take a strike or something, I don't know. Take some sort of action. Telling us you think you're getting finessed over and over again, that's not going to help out the situation. But aside from that, I actually like Taraji. I'm not the biggest fan of her or anything, but the movies I've seen her in, hey, some of my, I wouldn't say favorite movies, but definitely some movies I enjoy. Now, Baby Boy in particular, that's one of my favorite movies. But I mean, she's been in tons of others. Hidden Figures, that was pretty big. The Karate Kid, I forgot she was in it. That's my movie right there. Hustle and Flow, To Think Like a Man. Four Brothers? That's one of my favorite movies of all times, fam. How did I forget? There ain't no way I forgot that. Hey, I take back my past statement. I guess I am a Taraji P. Henson fan. A lot of these movies she's in, they are some of my favorite movies. Let me put some respect on her name. Let me have some respect for your little complaining self. I ain't always complaining over there. They ain't pay me enough money. They give men more money than they give women. What else? Color Purple. I didn't see that or anything. I don't know how she did in that. I don't care for that movie. That whole movie is a curse to black people. Throw it in the trash, dude. But last but not least, she starred in the TV show Empire. Hey, impressive catalog. She definitely put in the work. But let's start with her very first film, Baby Boy, which is also the topic of this video. Now, John Singleton, the same with Mo3, that's my favorite rapper, and no double flopper formed against me shall prosper. John Singleton, well, that's my favorite director. And I don't let people talk crazy about this dude. Rest in peace to John Singleton, and long live Mo3. But if you didn't know, he's the director of Baby Boy. I'll throw out a few of his other noticeable classics. Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Four Brothers, Shaft, Too Fast, Too Furious, Black State Moan, Hustle and Flow. The guy is the GOAT. I don't let nobody lie to y'all. He's the GOAT. The youngest director of all time, nominated for Best Director at the Academy Award. I think he was only 21 years old, 22 years old. And that was for the movie Boys in the Hood, by the way. If you didn't know, another fun fact, this guy wasn't even, he was like 20 years old when he filmed that movie. He was in his early 20s when he wrote Boys in the Hood. And it's actually based on his life. He changed up the character names and things like that. But those is based off real life people that he grew up with. Matter of fact, I don't do interviews, but I might try to get this interview. I made a video about John Singleton in the past. And the guy who portrayed as Ricky in the movie, like the real life Ricky, he hit me up, telling me about the backstory and everything. But anywho, I'm going on a tangent here. He's the youngest director of all time, still to this day, to be nominated for Best Director at the Academy Award. Not Black Director. I mean, this is ahead of Quentin Tarantino, everybody. So not only was he the first Black director nominated for it wasn't Spike Lee, contrary to popular belief. It was John Singleton. Not only that, but in general, the youngest of any race, it was him, John Singleton. Now that I got my glazing out the way, Paul, Taraji P. Henson, she just disrespected the GOAT. She was doing an interview on Variety, and she went on a tangent saying how everybody was telling her what John Singleton does for careers didn't happen for her. Complaining about how she didn't get booked for any franchise movies after Baby Boy, but Tyrese did. You know, same old, same old. Matter of fact, let's check it out.
Give me my shake. That is from Baby Boy. That's Yvette. I can't believe I'm remembering all of this. Give me my shake! You know what's crazy? That was ad-lib. That wasn't even in the script. I ad-libbed that. And John kept it. Rest in peace, John. I miss you. Everybody was telling me, oh my God, you know, what John Singleton does for careers. And I don't know, discernment told me that. I guess I started to see simultaneously how things happen in the business for men versus women. And I just knew Tyrese would take off, which he did. He booked 2 franchise movies. I still have yet to book a franchise movie. So there's that. So I knew that. And I was ready. I prepared myself.
Now, I 100% disagree with her. And it actually comes off as a bit disrespectful to John Singleton's legacy. And ungrateful. Okay, you didn't get booked for a franchise film after working with John Singleton. Man, we wouldn't even know who you were if it wasn't for John Singleton. Don't you know that? Don't you know that was the first movie you ever... Like, what am I missing here? Be grateful. Stop complaining. We would have never had a clue who you were. You wouldn't never been Academy Award nominated. None of this stuff would have never happened for you. So okay, maybe being in the John Singleton movie didn't get you in the franchise series like Tyrese. But look what it did for you. Stop comparing yourself to other people. It don't have nothing to do with this man being a man and you being a woman. The reason Tyrese got a franchise movie deal after that is because he was already a famous singer. Did you forget that? The R&B singer Tyrese? He didn't, that wasn't his, yeah, that was his first film. Baby Boy was his first film. But he was already a lot more popular than you, my sister. No disrespect, you were a nobody. At that point in time, you were Yvette from Baby Boy. And he was Tyrese. Yes, he's going to get more offers than you, better offers than you. Like, how come you're the only person complaining about it? You make it seem as if everybody from that movie went on and got franchise roles in other films. Snoop Dogg not complaining about it. Omar Gooding not complaining about it. Vin Raines not complaining about it. How come it's always only you? Everything ain't got nothing to do with you being a woman. The dude was just simply more popular than you. You're not going to get the same offers as him. And to be fair, nobody even knew that Fast and the Furious was going to take off like that. They thought it was just going to be like a cliche, some type of special niche. But it popped off. Now, Transformers, I'll give you that one. Everybody in the world, they should have known that was going to like blow up. But Fast and the Furious wasn't guaranteed to do that. And what do you mean you wasn't in a franchise series? Wasn't you in a Think Like a Man? Yeah, they did a part 2 to that. Wasn't it like Think Like a Man 2? Unfortunately, the franchise was cut short. Yeah, can't blame that on us. That's not John Singleton's fault. That's not Tyrese's fault. At the end of the day, I think she's an extremely talented actress, nominated for Academy Awards and Oscars, I believe. At the end of the day, I think you can't have it all. On the flip side of what she's complaining about, I mean, Tyrese never been nominated for Academy Awards or Oscars. I'm pretty sure he would like to be taken more serious as an actor as she is an actress. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just be grateful for the opportunity John Singleton gave you. That could have easily just been Regina Hall, my sister. Let's keep it a buck. It's a lot of people they could have just inserted right there. What's the girl name from Next Friday? The one that Day got pregnant? Tamala Jones. She could have played that role. She was already an actress. She was more known than you. But he chose you. And that birthed a pretty impressive career, I must say. Like I said, a lot of my favorite films, man. Four Brothers, Hustle and Flow, Baby Boy, Karate Kid. You have a very impressive resume. And that's because this guy decided to give you a chance. And you blew it out the park. Congratulations to you. But sooner or later, you got to stop complaining to us about this money situation. We not the one that was in Hollywood for like the last decade or two. That was you. You chose to do it. But anyway, man, how y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comment section, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, that notification bell, man. Hey, man, follow me on Instagram, TZFBaby252. I'm gone.
Prolific.
Ay, bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Ay, bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry.